I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about the Muriel Taylor backlash comments over Brandon Miller at the 2023 NBA Draft. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Malika Andrews was the host of the NBA 2023 NBA Draft, and she made a big mistake. Once again, she goes after a black man. But this time is a 19-year-old Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller was involved in an incident in which he was exonerated. But she brings up the Darius Miles situation, what happened at the University of Alabama. We all know what happened in that situation. But if he was exonerated, why talk about it? But she went on a soliloquy about what happened and that he was a cooperating witness. Malika Andrews is well known right now that she doesn't like black men because it seems like the only time she brings up these criminal issues is when it comes to black men. Now, I don't know what happened in her life, what happened when she was dating, but what she does to black men on ESPN every day is destructive, is pure evil, and I wish they would take this clown off of ESPN. She was put there after Maria Taylor left, and she doesn't deserve the position. She disrespects black men constantly. Kendrick Perkins had to put her in her place. She goes after Stephen A. Smith, who is basically damn near the number one host on ESPN. But she never goes after any white men. You know why? Because she's dating one, Dave Berenarin. See, this woman was picked by those ahead of ESPN to basically go after black men. She's basically an attack dog against black men. She believes that if she's attacking black men, she will basically, in her career, she will move forward. She's proven to the master that I'm on your side. Malika Andrews is a dangerous person. She shouldn't be in that position. She should be taken off the air. But they'll never do it because she works for them. See, they will always have one or two people who happen to be of color who will attack the black man, and it will be hard for you to go after them. But Malika Andrews is a scumbag, and I'm going to tell you that. I have did videos on her several times in which she has basically tried to destroy black men's careers, especially Emi Udoka, the new coach of the Houston Rockets. What went down with the Boston Celtics. And she's doing again to a 19-year-old young man who has his whole life ahead of him. He's going to the Charlotte Hornets, but the first thing, his family is sitting there, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is a case that he's been exonerated of, and the police said it's not his fault. But that's the first thing you bring up. Nobody at ESPN stopped her. Nobody, the director, the producer said, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. You could see the fella that was sitting across. He felt extremely uncomfortable talking about the Brandon Miller issue. But this is what she wanted to talk about. Because she sees him as a thug. This woman is about herself. And you see it constantly. Let me tell you something. I refuse to watch her show because of her arrogance, her narcissism. She thinks she's more important than the NBA players who are talking about the NBA, who know the NBA inside out. And the majority of NBA players do not like Malika Andrews. They don't even want to give her a damn interview. And the only reason why they stopped forward because it's NBA protocol. ESPN is better off firing Malika Andrews, but it'll never happen because she's a diversity hire. She's out here promoting women's issues, transgender issues, but the one people she can go after and not being taken off the air is going after black men. And this brother, this young man, was ridiculed by her on the air on his biggest night of his life. How would you like that if you was graduating from college and someone brought up an issue that you had, but the issue was resolved and you were never charged, but someone keeps bringing it up? You think she apologized to Brandon Miller, someone who will be playing in the NBA, someone that you may have to interview? And if I was Brandon Miller, I would never do an interview with Malika Andrews. She's a dangerous woman, a very dangerous woman. She's the mouthpiece of the Me Too. She's a mouthpiece of white supremacy. That's what she truly is. She will always side with the master. You could see that even some of the white YouTubers were shocked that she did what she did. But do you think she would be admonished by ESPN? No. She did what they wanted her to do. Talk about something negative about a black man, even though he's going to be a millionaire. You know, he could have been involved in a murder. Do you know what that is? The implications of what she did to Brandon Miller? That Brandon Miller may not get any endorsements because of what they think he may have been involved in, even though he was exonerated? Just because of what she said? There won't be any apologies from Malika Andrews because she never apologizes. She just does her job. She just taints a man's image that he has worked so hard to build up. Some young men make mistakes, they move on, and they live exemplary lives. And hopefully Brandon Miller does that. But he was exonerated. And she should come out and apologize to this young man. But it'll never happen because she thinks she's better than an average NBA player. Man, hell, she thinks she's better than men, especially black men. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.